On this podcast, we talk about the books, both old and new, that are worth putting on your to-be-read list. I'll include the back cover synopsis, content warnings, as well as my pro and con list. To avoid any spoilers, head over to my Instagram at enjoylifewithme.angela. I'd love to hear your thoughts on these books. Let's jump in for the day. Today we're going to be talking about A Treacherous Engagement by Lara Beers, which is the first book in the Gentlemen of London series. The back cover synopsis says, he was only supposed to find her sister. Falling in love wasn't part of the agreement. Miss Dinah Ashmore has a problem. Her sister has gone missing, and the constable isn't taking it seriously. She decides to take matters into her own hands by hiring a Bow Street runner, not understanding the danger she has put herself in. Nathaniel Calvert, the Earl of Hawthorne, is an agent of the Crown. His assignment is to root out a radical group and bring them to justice. When Miss Ashmore mistakes him as a Bow Street runner and explains her plight, he suspects that the missing sister might be connected to his case. As Nathaniel works to stop the threat on the Crown, he realizes that Dinah isn't content to just be brushed aside. She is determined to be part of the efforts to bring her sister home, no matter what the costs are. When Dinah's actions cause her life to be threatened, Nathaniel must keep her safe as he attempts to ignore their growing attraction. And when the truth is finally revealed, will Dinah be able to accept Nathaniel's lies and trust that love will conquer all? This is a dual point of view Regency spy romance with the hidden identity trope. The intimacy is mild. There's low descript kiss towards the end. There's no language, but it does refer to gambling hells. And then it asks, like, where the blazes have you been, kind of a thing. So I don't count that as language. Maybe you would. The violence is moderate. There is off-page injuries, as well as no gore deaths on page. So that definitely leads into the triggers, is the deaths, discussing torture, lying, and abduction. Now, the con for this one, I'm going to say, is kind of that ditzy blonde, naive character trait. I struggle with it in books because as the reader you can see big picture, you can kind of like see it's a little annoying. But there's nothing wrong with it. Like, I 100% agree with the I'm content to stay at home and there's no shame in that. But also sometimes I get a little frustrated with these characters, especially in more action heavy books. Now, on the pro side is the sister bond. I really loved seeing that dynamic where her sister's like, I know you care about my sister and you would be a fool not to fight for her. Which leads to a very cute romance where it's just like, why can't I find anything clever to say? Everything out of my mouth sounds absurd. Or she may not need me in her life, but I need her in mine, kind of a thing. Very cute. Loved it. Amazing witty banter, as always, with this author. Really enjoyed it. Where it was like, how can you be so pleasant to that simple-minded man? While being rude to him would not serve any purpose, it would make me feel better. That kind of thing. It was just very funny. Or when Nathaniel has to say, you can't go around shooting people that you don't like. That kind of stuff. Really enjoyed it. It was a great balance between mystery and action and romance. The witty banter kept it light with the fun side characters keeping you smiling. It was a great start to the series. I'm looking forward to reading the rest. I've loved everything she has ever written, and so I would love it if you would jump over to my social media accounts, enjoylifewithme.angela, and tell me what you think the best part is. If you've read this series, if you like it more or less than like Beckett Files, I'd love to hear from you. And as always, we'll talk to you soon. Happy reading.